Well, Sunday fun day, I guess. We got some digging to do. Got the snowmobile stuck and it won't start, so something happened to it. All right. About knee deep or so from where I hit bottom. Well, I knew we had some snow coming, so I was trying to get the sleds away from the house. That way I'd be able to, snow blow with the old John Deere a little easier. But I started this thing up, made a little loop around, was gonna park it at the end there, and it just sunk out of sight back here. The back end sunk down, and then it died. I don't know, I've never had any problems with this thing. This is 2015 Skidoo Renegade 900 Ace, so it's got the 4-stroke in it. I don't know what's wrong with it. This was yesterday that I did this, so I don't know. We're gonna try to start it up today. Haven't tried it yet. Maybe it'll fire right up, let's hope. Not sure. I didn't have anything on the gauges that showed up. Fuel pump kicking on. No lights. Oh, really? Now it says we're out of fuel. That wasn't like that before. It showed like quarter of a tank. Maybe we just need some fuel. That'll be a pretty easy fix. I don't know. Like I said, it showed, I thought it was around a half a tank or something. And I looked at that when I parked it, when it died here. I didn't park it, but like I said, it got stuck first and then it died. That's strange. Maybe the fuel gauge isn't working properly on the thing. I don't feel like digging this thing out. Like I said, the back end is definitely sunk down there. It might not look bad, but because we got some fresh snow over the top, but it is sunk. I mean, the skis, I don't know where the ground is, but it's pretty deep there. My back's a little tender nowadays, so I think I'm gonna go try to grab that John Deere and see if I can snow blow over here. I don't know if I can or not. We'll see how that thing works. I got my Kubota buried a while ago, and it'd be nice to get a snow blowed path over there as well, before we get any more snow on top of what we already have. So we'll see how far we can make it over. Yeah, I'm not sure that's gonna stay there. That might. Whew, that wind is brutal. Oh crap, I forgot. I broke the windshield wiper yesterday. Oh well. At least the driver's one's on there. Good enough for me. Alright, I'm sure the roads are beautiful. Usually drifts pretty bad up here, so I can imagine it will be drifted. Definitely. At least the main roads are clear, I guess. Well, now that I'm thinking about it, it actually makes quite a bit of sense. So the machine was running good, right? The sled was running good, but I was on flat ground. And when I dug myself a hole, the sled's like this. So if the fuel, if the fuel's kind of low, all that fuel is going to go to the back of the tank, sending units probably somewhere near the front. So we're essentially out of gas like this. If we put it back up, we'd be fine. So hopefully it'll fire right up when we get some gas in there. But now, I don't know, I was a little overwhelmed when I first, when that happened, and I was like, oh crap, what the heck is wrong with this thing? Kept trying to start it. Of course, it said half a tank of fuel, but now it says empty, so that's what happened. We'll get back, we'll fill it up. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Probably gonna try to snow blow over to it and see what that John Deere can do. Nothing but the best 91 non-ethanol for any small engines I got. Oh, now we gotta go across the street and get some diesel fuel. Oh, there goes that snow. This place is a rip-off for diesel. Man, is it windy. Check that out. $5.49 a gallon. I do not recommend getting diesel here if you don't have to, because it's about probably $2 cheaper a gallon, maybe 20-30 miles away. Oh, 4.5 gallons, 25 bucks. But I don't feel like traveling out to Newport today, so it is what it is. We'll take the shorter route on the way home. As you can see, the bridge is still out here, so we won't be going that way. Instead, we'll take the back way. Hopefully we can make it. It's plowed right here. A little tight through here. Really tight through here. This is why I don't like new trucks. This truck's all banged up. You don't care what happens to it. This might look familiar from some of my other videos. This is actually the snowmobile trail I use, four-wheeler trail. It's a little bit smoother when you got some snow on it. All right, we'll fire up the old John Deere. This is a 1987 John Deere 316. It's got the twin-cylinder Owen engine in it. And I tell you what, that snowblower works pretty slick. Yeah, I already snowblowed it with it earlier today to get rid of some of it, so that's why she's cleaned off. But I ran this quite a bit this winter. However, I broke the choke cable because I left it outside and everything froze up on it, and when I hit the choke, it broke. And I broke the throttle cable itself, so that kind of sucks. So I'm just manually pulling this stuff back and then setting it with the screwdriver. So let's go ahead. So what I got to do is pull this, hit the key switch over here somewhere. Where is it? There it is. There she goes. And when she fires up, put the choke back in. Let her warm up for a few minutes. Got our gas. Crank this thing up a little bit. This is my throttle cable right here. She's a little on the noisy side, but I'm telling you, she works pretty good. I don't know about what we're gonna snow blow here, but we'll find out. Turn that blower on. Oh, we're gonna be eating a lot of snow today. You can see the stuff's fairly deep. Way over the top of that blower. You just plow right through it. So now we're getting into the deep stuff here. getting there. Almost to the sled. While we're on here, we might as well see if we can go over to the Kubota. Come on, girl. I think that'll be enough to get the Kubota out. I'll shovel the rest, but not worried about that right now. I'm gonna go get the sled unburied. Hopefully it runs fine with a little fuel in it. But you can see, if the blower was actually taller, it would work good. But this, where it's taller, you kind of got to take the top layer off first, and then the bottom layer. You know, this is not all powder. This is, you know, pretty hard stuff because it's been packed in for a little while. Almost forgot. Gotta fill up that fire. Oh yeah, getting a little low. Water temp's still good. We're at 159, so. Let that stuff catch. All right, let's get some gas in here. Whoa. See what that says here. All right, kill switch up. That fuel pump cycle still says empty. Didn't put a ton in, but let's try it anyways. There she goes. Okay, maybe it was something simple. Maybe it was just out of fuel. I don't know. It's really not on a super big angle, but it is angled a little. Let's get this thing unburied. Ooh, stuff is packed in there. All right, I think if I just set her over, she'll come right out of there. Yeah, look at the fuel gauge now. It shows like over about half a tank. And I only put a gallon in there, so probably what was wrong with it. I think I'm gonna cheat and go out the way I snowblowed. Maybe. We can try it. get a run on it. This stuff is definitely not powder. This big, heavy 900 four-stroke does not like the deep snow. I'm gonna stay over here. There we go. Almost got stuck right there. Come on, girl. Oh, come on. And she sunk again. I'll dig her out and we'll get back to it. I mean, just look at that. It just digs, man. It doesn't like the deep stuff. That is a trail machine. It's a Renegade. It's a 137 track. It's long, but I don't know. She don't like it. That Edge 600, 700 I did the swap to with the powder skis, I think goes better than this thing in the deep snow. That's only like a, what is it, a 120 track. Hell, oh well. I mean, look, it's just snow plowing. Oh, you gotta go over. Can't hit that other sled. Oh, come on. Will she come out? Facing away from the sled now, so should be good. Just hammer down. She's out of there. Thank goodness. Well, that was not fun. Not fun at all. Oh, man, like I said, this thing's not made for off-trail riding, that four-stroke. I don't know. I bet the old Arctic Cat Rotary there, the Arctic Cat Panther 303, it's a 73. I know I called it a 72, but it's a 73. Everybody told me. Manufactured in 72, but it's a 73 model. But I bet that would go good in this stuff. Maybe we should go try it. Might end up walking home, but that thing's way lighter than this thing. Why not? You know, I got a Honda snow bike. Maybe we'd take that thing out. I haven't had that thing running in, I guess I did run it last winter, but I haven't had it running all year. I'm done with this thing for now. Let's go see what other fun things we can do on a Sunday. Man, I really got to, I don't know if I can snowball over here or not. Get pretty deep. It's gonna be a slow walk over there. This is ridiculous. Well, if I can ever get over there, I don't know if that Panther is gonna start. I haven't started it in probably 3 weeks. And I don't know if it's gonna go through this stuff or not. I mean, it's light. It's got a wide track. But this is pretty deep for that little thing. Ugh. Finally made it. The poor cat is covered in snow. All right. Let's go back here. My Tri-Z projects, the Honda 350X, the old Polaris Scrambler. There she is. There's the cat. That's the Honda snow bike. Well, I really don't think that thing will start. That hasn't been started since last winter. So, and it didn't start good last winter. It needs a good tune-up, and I don't know, those 450s are just a little finicky anyways. But that's not what we're after. We're after this, a 73 Arctic Cat Panther 303 with the rotary engine in it. We'll see how she starts, if it starts. All right, key switch on. Choke. On. Throttle. Throttle's free. Let's check her out. Let's try her out. Give her a couple light pulls just to get the engine cranking over. All right. Whoa! That was close. That's crazy. It's, like I said, been 3 weeks, and I haven't gone through this thing at all. Maybe she wants a little throttle. Maybe I gotta take the choke off just to hear. There she goes. That amazed me. Now I gotta get it turned around somehow so I can get out of here. But I didn't even think that thing would start, let alone start that easy. I'm impressed. So I still gotta go through the carburetor on that thing. I bought a whole new carb kit. I bought crank seals. I know I bought some other stuff for it too. I just haven't had time yet, but I will do it, and I'll get a video of it on a nice tune-up on the Rotary engine anyways. Let's see how she goes. Like I said, I gotta figure out how I'm turning this thing around. Can't go out that way. I think she's gonna die. There she goes. There we go. Now I got no run on it at all. Have to start her up again. Things started great. I don't know how she's gonna go, but of course she's cold. Come on, girl. Still cold? I think if I just get on top, it'll go. Break a little path for it first again. Come on, girl, there we go. I mean, Made it out of there. Not super far. Definitely not running 100%. Let's try her again. No way, this thing just keeps sinking too. That dirt bike I bet would go pretty good. It's got some paddles on it. Whew. Just sinking out of sight. Well, I guess she's gonna stay there. Don't worry, it's not actually gonna stay there. It's just gonna stay there for the time being until I grab my scope and come over here. I can turn it around a little easier. For now, I'm gonna go grab I'll try to start the dirt bike. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, you can see some of these are full-size ATVs. That's my Honda Foreman. There's a Grizzly 660s. There's Grizzly. Over there, Big Bears. This right here's Big Bear 350 I was running not too long ago. On to this soul girl. I'm pretty sure I drained the gas out of this thing in the springtime. Oh yeah, completely empty. Go grab a gas can. Oh man, I'm gonna have to walk back through that crap. And then we'll see. We'll see. Check this thing out. I don't even remember the year of this thing. I think it's an 03 or an 04 Honda CRF 450R, 4-stroke obviously, and then it's got a Radix snow kit on it. It's got decent paddles on it. Now it's a little bit different than what you're used to if you see the timber sleds. This is a flat track instead of the timber sled go up. This is not made for as much snow as the timber sleds, but it still goes through the deep snow pretty good. So go ahead and get some gas in there. That should be enough to see if it's going to run or not. I'm very, very skeptical on this one without going through that carburetor. You know, it's been sitting so long. I had the gas off or on. Looks like it was on. So we'll let that get down in there. Like I said, very skeptical. Way more skeptical than that Panther. That Panther, you know, I thought it might run. This, I don't think it will. But there's always a chance. So let's see what she'll do. Ooh. Got some compression, that's for sure. Choke out. Does have an accelerator carb, so give her a couple pumps, should squirt some fuel in the cylinder. A couple slow kicks. I got the choke on, right? Yeah. Had it. That's right, this one don't stick. This one don't stay stuck out. Whew, hands are cold. What's the... Oh, what happened there? All right. Just busted the Kickstarter. Well, it's probably a sign, huh? You got that thing buried. Busted the Kickstarter on that dirt bike. I should bring that in and go right through it anyways. Carb, new plugs, do a bunch of work to it. So it starts a lot better than it does. Like I said, it's been sitting too. Guaranteed the carburetor's probably plugged up. Actually, I thought I smelled gas. We got gas dripping out of there now. This is not turning out to be a fun Sunday. Man, I really, really want to get to these projects here one of these days. Oh, back through here. Well, we'll go get that Panther out. It has cooled down significantly. We already made it this far to the Kubota. Might as well go all the way to that Panther instead of trying to dig it out. Man, I think it's deeper over this way. Gotta take the top layer off and then come back and get the bottom of it. Oh, she's riding on top. That's the problem. If it starts riding on top and then you sink back down in, then you're stuck. Then we gotta go get the Yamaha R-Max to unbury me. Done that a couple times. Definitely not as deep here as it was over there by the garage. We're getting there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Probably packed down here a little bit because I drove in there earlier this year. So this stuff's blowing a little bit harder than the others because it's slightly packed down. We're getting there. She's going. I'd never be able to do this with a four-wheeler. Unless it had a blower on it, of course, but four-wheeler with a plow is what I'm trying to say. That's probably close enough, I'd say. Now I gotta get this thing off to the side, though. Old moto ski I picked up, that thing was free. It's like the hood popped open on it. There we go. Handy little tool, that John Deere. I forgot what I paid for it, $600-700, something like that. Bought it from the neighbor this past fall, and boy, I'm glad I got it. I got a rototiller with it, got a mower deck. I'll have to try that out this coming springtime. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's not gonna stay on there. Oh well. Yeah, the wind is brutal. All right, let's get that Panther out of here. I am right down to the grass here though, so that's how much snow there is. Really, over here it's only up to my knees. Over there it's definitely up to my waist. Probably drifted in a little further. Of course, you can see where the snow drift in. Anyways, we're almost got this thing down here. There. Now hopefully she starts. Should. Definitely not running the best. Should be able to go there. Alright, let's get this thing fired up. Probably have to choke it again. Choke, then unchoke, and a little throttle. There she is. Definitely got a unique sound to her. Oh, there she goes. Come on, girl. I mean, look at this snow. It's right up to the top of the hood. Yeah, this thing's not gonna go through that, but still gonna take it for a ride. Yeah, the banks are getting pretty high. Like I said, I don't know what tomorrow's gonna bring. We're cruising. Gonna slow down? Oh yeah, we are. I really do gotta go through the engine because I don't want to blow this thing up, but that's why I haven't been running it. I'd really like to do some vintage rides with this thing. There's no way I'll be able to go up through there, I don't think. Well, I'm glad I got this thing unburied because it's nice to be able to bring something for a ride, even if it is on a plowed road here. Oh boy, we'll see. This has been used, so it's not quite as deep as the field, but we're definitely breaking trail right here. See, this amount of snow, she's going good. Not running 100%, I don't know if we're going to make the hill. Come on, girl. Come on, you can do it. We're almost Slayer. We did it. Oh, shouldn't say nothing yet. Another deep spot. There's definitely something about this old thing that just, I don't know, I like it. Definitely doesn't have much power. I mean, this is full throttle right here. I mean, it's got good power for what it is. For a 300 or a 303, I don't know. I guess it's not a single cylinder, it's a rotary engine, so. It does okay. I think she'd open up a little bit more if, oh, so close. So close. But she couldn't quite do it. Oh, don't die on me, girl. We'll turn her around. Oh, I forgot. If I turn the turn the skis too much, she wants to rev up. She gonna die. Man, everything's, I mean, I guess I need to exercise anyways, but everything I'm doing today is a workout. Other than riding that John Deere, I guess that just using the joysticks. You guys are listening to some heavy breathing today, I'm sure. All right. Start back up, girl. At least get me home. And then I won't touch you until I rebuild you. There she goes. If I went, turned around, I'd definitely make it up this time, but we ain't gonna worry about that. Had enough fun for the day, I guess. We will widen out that track, though. I need a long track up. Whoa. Come on, girl. Honestly, I've been wanting to get something with a longer track, at least like a 144. But we'll see. Get over there, girl. Yeah, I don't know. Polaris Assault, maybe even an older Polaris switchback or something. Oh, there we go. Nice groomed path. Best $400 I've spent in a long time right here. Oh yeah, what a beautiful ride too. It's actually not bad for as old as this thing is. Riding on a couple of springs in the back and some leaf springs up front. Oh, there we go, yeah. Getting deep around here. What a way to, what a fun Sunday. A little more work than I wanted it to be. Can't even try to get up on one of these banks with this thing. I mean, yeah, there's no sense. I already know how it's gonna go because I just tried to go up there to up on the trail and I couldn't quite get there. Oh, what a fun little machine though. She's not too keen of the deep snow, but hey, it gets you around. Uh-oh. I wasn't thinking. I came awfully close here because I got to snow blow that with the tractor to be able to get this thing back in and maybe some other stuff out. But oh, what a fun machine. If you guys didn't hear me say that already, but I really like that thing. Boy, I definitely got to do some carburetor work to it and the crank seals, and I forget what else. I know I bought some other stuff for it, but I don't know. That'll be coming up. I don't know if you guys enjoyed this kind of video or not, but I hope you did, and we'll catch you on the next one.